Snack company Paqui is now pulling off its signature spicy chips from store shelves all across the country. This is after a teenager in Massachusetts reportedly died, according to his family, while trying to complete the quote-unquote One Chip Challenge. That's essentially where people eat this super spicy chip. They take a video of it and then see how long they can not eat or drink afterwards.
A Worcester family wants everyone to know what they believe happened to their son, who they say died after taking part in the so-called One Chip Challenge. 14-year-old Harris Wolobah died suddenly a few hours after eating the ultra-spicy chip. The family wants the chips banned, and they want other families to know the danger. WBZ's Christina Hager joins us live. And Christina, understandably, this family is absolutely heartbroken.
So heartbroken, Lisa. They say they just haven't been able to speak publicly on camera about this. Until now, they're sharing this warning.
Oh my God, it's so painful.
It was tough for her to talk about, but the mother of 14-year-old Harris Wolobah wanted desperately to get the message out. She picked him up from Doherty High School Friday after a call from the nurse saying he had eaten a spicy tortilla chip and fainted.
When I went there, he was laying down, and I said, what was that? What was the chips he ate? And this is why he showed me.
It was an internet image of the Paqui brand 2023 One Chip Challenge. In this box, a single chip labeled Carolina Reaper and Naga Viper Pepper. Within hours, his mother says he passed out again at home, went to the emergency room, and died.
I pray to God, I'm a parent, will go through what I'm going through. I don't want to see anybody hurting the way I'm hurting. I miss my son so much. I miss him so much.
The family is waiting for a cause of death from the Massachusetts medical examiner's autopsy, but they are convinced it was the chip that made their son sick, a healthy basketball player with no known allergy.
No pre-existing condition. Not to my knowledge.
It's the subject of a social media challenge. On the back of the package, a warning label says keep out of reach of children. But we found the chips in a store about 10 minutes from Wolobah's school. The clerk warned us to be careful. According to the National Capital Poison Center, it contains capsaicin, which typically causes mouth and throat pain but can also result in more serious health problems. His parents now begging the chips be taken off store shelves.
We've been having sleepless nights, especially when I look at him. He's not going to come back anymore.
We did reach out to the company, Paqui. We have not heard back at this point. Meantime, this community is really rallying around the family. A local church has planned a basketball fundraiser this weekend to help pay for funeral expenses. Live in Worcester, Christina Hager, WBZ News.
All right, Christina, thank you.
What is it with spicy food challenges? Celebrities like Halle Berry sweat it out, gobbling down chicken wings drenched in hot pepper sauce on this YouTube show.
I'm gonna dippity-doo.
Yep. Actress Scarlett Johansson sure looks like she's in pain. And tears roll down Jennifer Lawrence's face as she completely loses it over the spicy food challenge.
I feel like I'm gonna die. I know.
But today, there's an urgent warning about the viral One Chip Challenge following the death of 14-year-old Harris Wolobah of Massachusetts, whose family says he died after eating the chip at school and fainting.
We got the Paqui One Chip Challenge.
The name of the fiery chip is actually One Chip Challenge.
Be careful, Dad.
It's getting hot.
The packaging comes in a coffin-shaped box emblazoned with an image of the Grim Reaper. Inside the box, there's only one single chip made from two of the world's hottest peppers.
That is fully coated. Do you see?
It's so hot, some people use gloves to protect their skin.
Bottoms up.
The warning label states, keep out of reach of children.
Eat it!
But social media is filled with kids eating the blazing hot chip. Now, following Harris's death, the company is pulling the product from store shelves.
Right now, I'd say I would not eat this. The issue with spicy foods is it has a chemical. At high concentrations, it can cause GI distress, it can cause inflammation to the lining of your esophagus, stomach. Anyone who's had something too spicy can attest to that.
14-year-old Harris Wolobah's death is now being investigated by a medical examiner. I want to bring in Kristen Dahlgren. What do we know? It is not I don't believe, Kristen, it's an official or formal recall, but the company is voluntarily pulling this. Do I have that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So they're asking retailers now to remove it from the shelves. They are offering a refund. Look, this is, the self-proclaimed spiciest chip in the world. It contains something called Carolina Reaper pepper, as well as Naga Viper pepper, which are among the spiciest peppers known to man. It comes in a coffin-shaped package. It is labeled very clearly on the package that it's for adults only. It should be kept away from children, but we had earlier this week that 14-year-old in Massachusetts. His family says that he was at school. He tried to eat the chip. He started to get a stomach ache. He went to the nurse and was sent home. He felt a little bit better, and then ultimately he passed out and couldn't be revived. There also were 6 children that we learned about today in an elementary school in Florida. A dad says that his daughter brought the chip to school, and the 6 children got sick. One of them just wiped their eyes and had a problem, and another one tried to eat it, and so there was a big concern there. So Paqui saying that they're pulling the chip from shelves. They expressed condolences to the Wolobah family. They also said while the product continues to adhere to food safety standards, out of an abundance of caution, we are actively working with retailers to remove the product from the shelves. So Paqui is going to take that off. This has been a viral challenge. Some schools actually had banned it over the past year. And, celebrities like Tony Hawk were seen eating it, but those chips will not be available anymore.